Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are basically where we left off last time, but do not let that fool you. Many changes have been made, as you can probably already tell. So, I'll go through what I've done. Because we're getting all of this armour stuff, this augmented ironwork stuff, piecemeal, I was just able to afford the body armour, which looks very nice. And it has these nice little really bits with lights on the end. Anyway, yeah. I also went back and did some more PvP. Now, after my comments in the last episode, I felt like maybe I wasn't giving the PvP its fair shake. So I went and did some stuff. Some of the gear that I got for doing it, because you get these whatchamacallits, wolf marks. I've spent all the ones that I had. I bought this set of stuff, the elk liege. Now the armor's good, but when I put it on, where is it? There it is. Look at this. This is too much, man. It's too much. Look at this thing at the back. I look like a duck. I mean, it's elk liege, so I guess that's like a deer kind of elk kind of look. But bloody hell, that's ridiculous. Look at my fat booty. Wow. So yeah. Suffice it to say, I went and bought the ironwork stuff as quickly as I could. So that's what we're rocking at the moment. We'll just save up because we've run out of the tombstones and I don't have any more availability to do any more beast tribe quests or whatever. Anyway, you'll also see underneath my name, I'm now the ambitious angler. I've been doing some missions for the fishing guild, which correlates with the lack of money I have, down to 2,400 gil. The reason for that being is to do the previous mission, I needed to up my gathering skill and I went and bought a lot of materia. Unfortunately, I bought an absolute ton of it, and some of it I'm not leveled to use, so it was a bit of a waste of money. Anyway, enough about that. We are doing the first of the missions, the push against the Garleans. You are welcome, Gaigo Kujin of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus what's-his-face. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adelbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. You don't need to pray, I've got innate skill. Oh, yes, and we bought some new barding for our Chocobo Baxterianum. It's Leminson full barded armour. That cost about 9,000 guild seals. So we have essentially wiped ourselves out of all the good currency that we had. Yeah, the only thing that we've got lots of now is ventures. I think our retainer is now at level 36, 37? High 30s anyway, so we're still on track to get that fat cat. I haven't forgotten about it. I don't know why I bother doing that. I really don't. Not the fat cat, that running of that thing. I think I have to. I don't know. Who cares? So I've attached some... Oh, I thought I'd attach some materia to that. I can now attach materia myself. Oh, that's too high. Attach that to that. Never mind. Oh, what about this stuff? Yep, that's all got stuff attached to it. Never mind. Right, there's Lieutenant Edelbert. Lieutenant. I'm a lieutenant as well. So you're Gaiko Kujin, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Thingamajig departed Castrum Meridianum a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. I don't actually think this is a... It might be a duty. I don't know. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. But nothing for you neither. My first microphone was an Antlion. Oh. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. We're good to go. Attention all units, this is Lieutenant Edelbert Cotter. Edelbert, sorry. First step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. It is no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you, so believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. Ooh. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defences. Go now, Gaiko, and bring us Thingamajig's head. May Ralga grant you strength. Commence diversionary manoeuvres. I can't remember whether I turned the graphics down significantly to whatchamacallit, compensate for the encoder's problems. To me, the graphics look way too toned down at the moment. Anyway, never mind. Let's get Baxterium on in the field. Dare to attack me? Make sure you're set. Yes, you are. Go on then, bring it on. So, in terms of the PvP, found my main problem was with the targeting. I'll just kill this guy and then. So basically, when there's so much going on the screen, targeting enemies, unless you do this, is really, really difficult. And even then, you can hardly see what's going on. So I actually went and rebound some keys. So I've now rebound for all to the mouse, because it's easier to do with the mouse. Nearest enemy, and also enemy attacking. That's one of the side buttons. My other side buttons also run. So it makes it easier, although I still feel that the entire thing is just attrition. You know, yes, there's skill involved, and yes, I probably just haven't got to a point where that factors into the way that I play the PvP. But at the moment, it just feels like spamming buttons and, you know, not very much skill at all. But anyway, I'm sure it will get better, because I am going to give it more of a chance, I think. I think that's part of the hunt. Yeah, we need one more of them, actually. I think we'll do that before we go in. That little icon above the that mob's head was indicates that it's part of these. So I've got that one to do, that one to do. That's done, so I can hand that in. Oh no, it's not done. It just means that's 5 of 5. Yeah. So let's just quickly go look for another one of those enemy types. Come out, wherever you are. Ah. Eight allied seals. So those are the allied seals. I'll have a look and see what we can purchase with those because I can't remember what's available. But I imagine we don't really have enough to buy anything of worth at the moment. Right, so this is our destination. Just clear these two guys out. Yes, it is a regular duty. I don't think it's a... join! Average wait time 7 minutes it says, so we'll just have a fart around in this area. Kill some enemies until the timer one's out? Until the timer one's out. Yeah, okay. Runs out. Voice. Thank you. Come on, brain. I know it's Sunday. Please try and work. Wow, that was quick. So this will be more than the average dungeon. We'll have a few more people involved. It's a full party. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer. Yeah, I see. The commotion without is naught but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Occidents. A bold strategy, to be sure, but do you have the strength to see it to fruition? We'll see and see. Oh, I got on my carbuncle. That's fine. Any point attacking the additionals? We'll just get the main guy. There we go. That was nice and easy. Gasp, pant. Forgive me, I have failed you. Lord Van Balsa! Boom, bang, a bang. Why does that ring a bell? Boom, bang, a bang. Was that a mission name for Cannon Fodder 2? I'm pretty sure it was, you know. I don't know why that just popped into my head, but it did. Leave? Yes. Did anything happen? Nope. We got some gil. That's it. That light. Gasp. The Magitech transporter. Geico, are you there? What news of Thingy fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds for our ultimate victory. Hooray! Fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. I'm going to try and pronounce his name. Ritatin Sas Arvina. He's normal. I keep calling him whatever. He's dead now anyway. Doesn't matter. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! Oh, sorry, waiting for me to click. Hello? 'Tis I. Seems you've done it again, Geico. I always do. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savour the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the Ultima Weapon. I know, no rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. Communications officer will issue you your orders, and I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Roger that. Curved on by an Ascian. Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Ahahahahahaha. Shut up, Thancred. I'm gonna spank you, silly. Meanwhile, in the Empire, the Prefectus slain. Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Him. Stop saying his name, he's dead now. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? It should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Meridianum. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Meridianum. And we're coming for you. Get out of my sight. Stop delivering me more bad news. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Speaking of resistance, I'm thinking it's probably high time I bought the latest Terminator game. That Terminator Resistance does look very, very good, and I want to play it. So I'm probably going to buy that. Sorry, just a side thought there. Yes, my lord. I'm getting back into that phase where I've got so many games going on at once, and it usually just ends up with me feeling oversaturated, and I need to be careful because I always do this, and then I get bored really quickly, and then I wonder why. It's because my attention is spread too thin. I mean, this game by itself is taking up enough of my time and attention. Still got the last episode of the first season of The Walking Dead to finish. To put that up, the 400 Days DLC. And yes, I had said I was going to go back and do seasons 2 and the rest and all of them, so need to look at what I'm doing with my time a bit more carefully and structure it. Anyway, Scion Kujin, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade the Castrum Meridianum and Castrum Meridianum. Far to the east in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you've done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song, but if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars. Come on, brain, of your next mission. Right, what do we... None of this bollocks. Next. A level 49 weapons coffer. I don't think that's really going to be of any help, because that's level, what is it? 54. Unless it's a damn good weapon. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Vilbrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flame shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary manoeuvre. Speak. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. So the problem with this game is they chuck a load of really descriptive words into sentences. There's no simple sentences. Staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Thanalan, and that's where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Frog, one of our key outposts in the area. Garrison, I am told, is low in spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. I will. I think we can hop on a boat here. Let's just repair our stuff if it needs it. Not really, but we'll do it anyway. So back up to 9 grand. Beautiful. Where are you going? No, I don't want to go to Limsa. Actually, yes I do. Camp Blue Frog is in... No, it's in Thanalan. Never mind. Sorry, I was getting confused with Camp Bronze Lake, I think. Never mind. Dein Macro ist kaputt. The macro is broken. Sorry, I'm just reading chat. Planning a very, very lazy Sunday today. It's currently just gone 2:10 in the afternoon. I've no plans, except maybe chat to a couple of people on Zoom later on this afternoon. Work tomorrow, alas. But I'm just trying to think of the money. Think of the money. Like the capitalist dog I am. What am I doing? Oh yeah, sorry, I was looking at the missions there. I've got another couple of missions to do. That one is melding materia to my armour. Which how much have I got? 1, 2. Is that it? 3, 4, 5. I could do 5 out of the. What was it? 8. I'll do it later. I've forgotten where Camp Blue Frog is. Oh no, I haven't. It's northern. Am I right? No sense of direction today either. That's the problem when you have a lazy day. Your brain decides, oh, okay, so you're not going to be needing me then. I'll just shut down for a while. Absolutely do need your brain. Stay with me. Where the hell am I going? Come on, you know the map. Desperately trying to caffeinate myself up with some G Fuel, but it's having limited success. There we go. I much prefer the armour that doesn't involve flowing skirts and huge billowing robes. As cool as it does look sometimes, it looks really stupid when you're mounted. The way that it like splits the lower half of the robe. I didn't like it in the Old Republic either, Star Wars MMO. It just looks really, in my opinion, obviously, it's all subjective, but my mind keeps going back to playing a melee character. I mean, I technically do have a melee skill job, samurai class that I could use, but I haven't really practiced that much with it. In fact, I did the first and second mission maybe, and I haven't done anything with it since. So we've got a few things to do up here. We'll do that because we need that. Cobalt mask. Can't use. And everything else is shit. As we speak, our garrison prepares to march, leaving the watchtowers undermanned. Yet we mustn't let the Gallians out of our sight, nor forget we are in theirs. Thus, I would ask you to stand sentry, see to it that our flags fly high for all to see. That is not a job for a scion. That is a job for the watch. Before they leave. Stand watch. Does the timer really need to be that slow? Next. Keep an eye out, Baxterion I'm on. And you, kitten. Carbuncle as well. Yep. Next. Peekaboo. Okay. Quite like these boots as well. To say they're not designed as part of this uniform, but they look quite cool. Very nice. And so your watch ends. Mayhap you spied only goblins, but who can say what unseen terrors might have assailed us were you not there to keep watch? As long as we stand in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum, we must remain ever vigilant. Give me the money! Now what do you want? Danger lurks near Dalmud's talons as the winds whisper the presence of grenades. No petty pest to purge, but the price of pain pays a price. For God's sake, stop with the alliteration. While I'm unfamiliar with the reagent's exact medicinal effect, I do know it serves to pacify my alchemist, an effect alone I deem invaluable. We will certainly need salves in the days ahead. When you have slain the grenade and collected its claw, I would ask that you deliver it to Zofu directly. Out we go again. We're looking for grenades, which are bombs basically. An old staple Final Fantasy enemy that I think everybody would be familiar with, anyone who's played the series at all. I meant to look into research whether marbles were, well, they look exactly like Marlboros, but obviously with the whole link to smoking, I think Final Fantasy probably, not Square Enix probably thought, do you know what? We won't do that. But I never did look into it. Come on, where's this bloody bomb? You sense a hostile presence. That hostile presence can die. There we go. That was easy. Ooh, we're nearly level 59. So with the base game, before any of the expansions, I think the level cap was 60. So we're on track for being at the intended highest, well not the intended, the highest level for pre-expansion content. And given that we're doing everything in order, that makes sense. Why is that still... I don't get it. Oh, we've got to do... Right. Yeah. Duh. We're not taking it back to him. We're delivering it to the guy up at Fogfen. Is it Fogfen? No. No, I don't friggin' know. Wherever this place is. the cerulean processing plant. And there'll doubtless be other missions up here. Here you go. Private. I'm afraid this won't do at all. How is one to perform alchemy without reagents? Cannot simply make something out of nothing. Ah yes, grenade claw. And just when I'd run out. Good to know, my pleas. It's a Rayfold. We're not entirely in vain. I shall tend to the task of formulating potions at once. On behalf of the several lives you've saved bringing me this, I thank you. There you go. Politeness. Love it. I have formulated potions as promised, but little good will they do the world sitting here. Skirmishes with the Garleans grow more frequent by the day, and with them grows the number of needless casualties. I do not claim we might save every soldier, but every life lost to a wound less than fatal is to be lamented. So I'm doing your job now. Good-o. Should I set this as my home destination? No. Alright, where's these wounded troops then? Oh, bloody hell, we're all the way up here. Here you go, have a potion. I thought that said prawn cocktail then. Next. With that medic on the beach at the start of Saving Private Ryan. Desperately trying to patch people back together again. Test myself against one of these things. Control best. Okay, they're no challenge at all. Don't worry, Private. We're coming. Just stay where you are. Ding. Yes, my strength returns. Good. Was there one more? Yes. There you go. Medic duty complete. Bless your soul. I thought I was done for. Well, you were. But thankfully for you, I rocked up with a belt full of potions. So you'll be okay. I'll go all the way back there. Ah! Any mail? Yep. I'm hiding. We alchemists know life to be a fragile thing. Various matrix of exigencies, and resolutions sewn together by the delicate threads of time. Fate determines the value of a life-saving potion, and to the soldiers you saved, yours was the merciful hand of fate. I was once a fighting man like those you saved today, but alas, no guardian spirit visited me in my hour of need. My contributions to the battlefield have been since confined to those which I concoct here in my laboratory. Yet I take solace in saving others from such a fate as mine, and it is by your brave hands that I'm able to do so. What's wrong with you? Did you receive a wound? I'm loath to ask for more of one who's already done so much, but you will anyway. The winds of change blow constantly here on the floor, fanning the flames of war to burn ever faster through my stock of reagents. In particular, I have urgent need of Araman corneas. Oh, okay. They're the big floating eyeballs. Or flying eyeballs. The doings. That way? Oh, did we come past them on the way up? Yes, we did, didn't we? Oops, didn't do that. Just click it, thanks. One. Two. And back we go. That should be the last of the minor missions. We can then go and carry on with the main one, I think. Magnificent, precisely the reagent I requested. Its appearance is far from appetizing. I'll give you, but trust that its medicinal efficacy more than makes up for it. Okay. There you go. This small sample shall suffice to synthesize a goodly amount of coagulant which serves to stem bleeding. I could not but hope that an end to the bloodshed comes before an end to the salve does. That's it. Any more for any more. No, don't see any. Okay. Back to base, and then we'll carry it on. Unfortunately, this is one of the few places where we don't have the maximum chocobo travel speed or mount speed. But not too far from here, we'll be looking forward to unlocking flying for our mounts. So those useless chocobo wings can be put to good use. Turn hood. Ah, Lieutenant Kujan. Yours is a most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Logistically speaking, we're ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. Well, sort it out. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. With a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. So I'm basically just the thing you trot out to keep the men from losing their brains. Did we level up there, perhaps? Oh, no, not quite. Ooh, yes please. Right, we don't need any of them, but that means we'll be getting some decent earrings soon, which is good. I'm going to nip for a quick bio break. I will be back in a second. Okay, back. Lieutenant Kujan, I mentioned I was hoping you might raise flagging spirits, the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Were it not, it's no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. And so I ask of you this. Make your way to the cerulean processing plant and report to General Ruban once you've arrived. Godspeed, Lieutenant Kujin. Our troops are counting on you. Your morale officer approaches. I'm just wondering if this is typically the job of a lieutenant. Go around going like, everybody okay? Everybody alright? Let's join in. Why not? Oh yeah, I wonder when we can do the next Arcanist missions. Might have to nip back to Gridania at some point. I do believe there are more powerful EGI abilities that we can get. That'd be nice to have. Lovely. There you are. General. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits some. Fortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied, wallowing in fear and self-pity. They've even yet to notice you've arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirit falters? I had a mind to do it myself, but I'm quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Really? Once you've seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Okay. Let's start with this private. What's wrong with you? Ah, the off-rumoured hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. Nope, I'm here to psych you up. Your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. See to it you do. Die with a worthy abandon or something. I don't know. In here? What is happening here? Your mother was an imperial whore. Oh dear. Gentlemen, no need for that. I could never tell whether this was meant to be like an Imperial construction or if this is part of the Eorzean stuff, because we're all down here. I'm fine, truly. Nothing to worry about. Just a mild case of battlefield nerves. I can psych you up as well. Yeah! Break my fast on Garleans. Right now I'm very hungry! Okay. You're also very weird. Don't want you anywhere near me on the battlefield. Yes sir, right away sir. Size. Wah! Garleans are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name day. Off you go then. Jolly good. Everyone's sufficiently roused. Now we'll go and speak to Private Lieutenant Edelweiss. You would stalk my fighting spirit as you did our recruits? Ha. Kind offer, but hardly necessary. I assure you, the fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. Not from what I've been told. By Ralga. Without realising it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. Right, brilliant. I don't need any of these, do I? No, they're all maiming, striking, fending. Yeah, that's fine. Bronze pieces? You taking the piss? These are the ones we want. Intelligence. Yeah. Dark light earrings of casting. What have we got at the moment? Ethereal zircon earrings. Yeah, it's a big step up. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Raban awaits you at Castrum Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust that you are up to the task. Godspeed, Lieutenant Kujin. Come, Baxterianamon. Battle awaits. Okay, this is a dungeon. Oh, for God's sake. So it probably will involve some waiting around. Looks like there's a few other people waiting as well. Just one. Our hero returns. I trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let's commence the briefing at once. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by news of the siege of Castrum Oriens, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Occidens and Castrum Meridianum are now under blockade. It's good news. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Reports tell us that the Garleans offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Occidans, Marinum and Orions thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Gallian invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. My fellow Eorzeans, I am Infilia, mistress of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbours, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. These barriers can never be truly broken down, of course, not so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now, in coming together for this grand endeavour, to fight side by side in defence of our shared home. It's my turn. Before me stands the adventurer Gaiko Kujin. You all know him as the man who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima Weapon. To be shocked there. What? Really? We Scions know a different Gaiko, however. We know him as a dear friend who has endured untold hardship on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. Why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for him. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridianum as to afford Gaiko and his comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima Weapon. All troops prepare for battle. Alright, Sid. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, that I will be praying for your safe return. Cheers, Sid. Alright, love. See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. Thank you. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades, for Eorzea! Now, go now, Gaiko, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Okay. Go now and stand in a queue for 10 minutes. Oh, nice. 200. Yes, I remember now. I kept redoing this one because it gives you quite a lot of elegant tombstones. Right, we're in the queue. Oh my god. Right, the average wait time is 23 minutes for this. I don't know how accurate that actually is, but this could mean we're going to be waiting a very long time. Okay, thank the Lord that didn't take 20 odd minutes. It was looking as though it was going to take a long time, but I think we only actually waited about 5 or 10 maybe. Still waiting for another tank. There we go. We're in. Let's do this. A light party and a full party, eh? There we go. Welcome to the Castrum. So that's what we're trying to shut down. Castrum Meridianum. To the party. looks like we're still waiting on a couple of people. There we go. Right, let's get it. On down. See, the problem with this is that if I wait for the cutscene, the fighting still continues, I think. Striding with purpose there. Ooh, look, it's a thingamajig. Chonk, chonk, chonk. I'll throw the book at you. Let's get it. Oh, that's a level up. If I didn't know better, I'd swear you had a personal grudge against Magitech armor. Hello. What can I say? I couldn't bear to let you have all the fun. Don't worry, Biggs and Wedge have everything in hand. Truth be told, I think they like having the work of 3 men. Okay. Can't skip this one. Wedge wasn't exactly pleased to be left behind, though, and made quite sure I knew it. I must say, our recent struggles have done wonders for the lad's spirit. Given the size of this place, I suspected there might be an armour or 3 to be had, and here we are. Not as bad as I thought. If I have half Mark's talent for mending things, I should be able to get it working again. Why would you say that? You're Sid, you have all of Mark's talent, plus more. Listen, Geico, we intercepted Imperial communication indicating the Ultima Weapon is indeed being housed within the Praetorium. I think that's what it said. We also learned that the field which protects the compound is powered by no fewer than 3 generator towers. If you're to deactivate the field, you need to locate and disable them all. Sorry, I didn't read that last bit. See that chute? It leads to waste disposal. Somewhere nearby there will be a cerulean facility supplying fuel to the closest of the 3 towers. Find the place and break things. I'm good at that. Go on ahead, Geico. I'll be along as soon as I finish my repairs. Okay. Let's do this. Into the garbage chute, flyboy. That's what we're aiming for. complete. What else is up here? Nothing. Things are going fairly well. I don't anticipate any real problems doing this dungeon, to be fair. Ooh, it's definitely weakening. More target practice. Oops. Got it. Kablam. Hey up, Sid. There you are. I didn't have the patience to take the long way around, so you blew a hole in the door. I see you've disabled the first generator. That leaves us with 2. Ah, bugger. That was me, wasn't it? Yeah, I'd say so. Well, there's nothing for it but to press on. We must see to the remaining generators before the enemy has a chance to regroup. Yep. You go on ahead, Geico. I'll bring up the rear. Right, you here then? Let's raise some hell. Do we need that? Yep. We most certainly do. Somebody needs to blow the door. Yep. Oh god. My. think we just wait for some big boys to come running down here now. Oh no, we wait for Sid. Come on, Sid, you're taking your bloody time. There they are. Wow. I'm almost there. Keep that thing occupied. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Sid. Ah, get out of the way! Get out of the... Oops, that's why. I'd hit enter for some reason. There we go. Kaboom. Fine work, Geico. It wasn't actually. I managed to spam the keyboard so much I ended up hitting enter. Stand clear, I have a mind to loose some fireworks. Diverting all power to cannons. Ooh boy! That certainly did it. But you just fried your Magitech armour. Good work. Damn it, there goes the core. Materia may have overestimated its maximum operating capacity by a few orders of magnitude. I blame Marx. We'll need to find another way to bring down the third generator. Well, well, the traitor himself, and with his meddlesome friend for company. Come down here and fight us. You go on ahead, Geico. I need to get to the bottom of something. Okay. Mysterious. A lot of enemies. Let's not attack them. Boom, bang, a bang. It's me. Are you alright? Kind of. That's an assault craft you're up against. You don't stand a chance with conventional weapons. You mean my book won't do anything against it? You're going to need something big to bring it down. A mortar, a cannon, anything. Hold on, Geico. I'm on my way. Oh, I don't need to be standing where I am. Ouch. Hey, we did it. Smash. That's the shield down. Fools! If you're resolved to die here, you might at least have done so without first making a mess of the place. Oh no, make as much damage as possible. I see that Garland is not with you, more's the pity. I had hoped to slay him myself, but never mind the traitor for now. I've so looked forward to this meeting, Geico Kujin. I know more about you, your strength and your hidden talents. I would sample them firsthand, and you will indulge me. I will not. Well, I will, but not in a satisfactory measure as far as you're concerned. We are kicking ass. Let's see if we can put her to sleep. Actually, that's no problem. Oh yeah, we've got to load up the Is that ready to fire? Oh, okay, you're operating that. Oh. My lord was quite taken with you and the power you possess, the Echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder whom this prince among men might be. 'Tis moi, only to discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion and shower honours upon your head. It defies all reason. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you wreak havoc in your wake. You even slew Thingamajig, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I couldn't care less how you've done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you're allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for, all that is mine by right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. You cannot have him. I don't want him, really. His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine. Do you hear me? All mine. Guessing you were an only child. I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace. Well, that's unfortunate. Prepare to die. No, Sob, it's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. It's quite sad, actually. My Lord Gaius. She dead. Another poor fool who craved Gaius' affection over all else. May her soul know rest. It's a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend. One for which I will happily give thanks. And the wonders do not end there. Truthfully now, did you really mean to send that assault craft crashing into the generator tower? If you did, you're a bloody liar. If you didn't, well, you're too modest. Whichever you are, you've managed to open the way to the Praetorium. The only problem is we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Geico. The final confrontation awaits. Cool beans. GG. Right, I will be back in just one sec. I just need to go and check something. Okay, back again. Yeah, sorry about that. I have a heater in my room that's plugged into a power socket that I'm not entirely confident isn't going to set fire to my entire house. I need to get it looked at some point. Anyway. So we've got some elegant tombstones for that. That's good. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorium stripped of its defences, the way to the Ultima Weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Archon. I will take those earrings. Thank you very much. Definitely those ones, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get those equipped. Cool. Can't extract any materia. Extract them though. Okay. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castrum Meridianum. Never do. Right, sometimes I can do that word, and then sometimes I can't. Meridianum, and then sometimes I get to merit, and my brain just goes bleh. Nope. And suppress what's left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready for your encounter with the Ultima Weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. There's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done, and Melwib and Canny are of the same mind as me. The wall hangs on your success. You must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing of heroes who valued their lives at naught next to honour, love, and liberty. But I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must. You hear me? Now, best you were off. We have work to do, the both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Sid. He awaits you with the Enterprise at the Cerulean processing plant. May Ralph grant you strength. I actually want to go back to Redmond's Toll. We'll go back here. Set that as our home destination. Fast travel to Mordonna, and then come back again. At least we've got a bit more money now. Set home. Nope. Madonna. Might quickly go back to Limsa as well and just check if there's anything I can buy for those seals that I've got already. Or marks, whatever they're called, for the hunt. First stop is the Elegant Tombstone vendor. Just shy. We can buy some earrings, which are actually better than the ones that we've got. Choker, bracelet. What gives us the most? Oh, they're all the same. And what have we got that's the highest? That's 5 and 5, 5. Everything's at 5, except for that. So, oh. Oh yeah, no, we don't use those anymore. How much are the weapons? I'm sure you used to be able to buy weapons. Yeah. Quite expensive. So for now, just because we can, we will buy ourselves the ring. Yep. And we will replace that's got Materia on it. That can't have Materia on it. Swap that out for now. Actually, let's have a look. So the average item level is 100. If we put that one in place of that one, 99. So we do want that. Lovely jubbly. And then quickly nip back to Limsa. Check out them storm seal, not storm seals, what we're talking about. There is actually a grimoire that's part of the company that I belong to. What am I doing? Messing around with the chat window is what I'm doing. Absolutely pointless. What time is it? 3:30. quite hungry. Saluting on the fly. How many of these have we got? 124. I very much doubt we can buy anything good with that. We'll have a look anyway. Ah, okay, that's the food company. Allied seals. Oh, we can. Is that better than what we're wearing? I think it's about the same, isn't it? What's that? 26, 23, 19, 27. Yeah, it's all pretty much the same. I don't even know if there's any point saving these up. Unless I just want to look like a tit. They're literally exactly the same. That's got more direct hit. Guess we'll try those. And maybe those. Booties! Oh, how cute. And we'll try the gloves as well. Okay. I do look slightly ridiculous. I mean, I like the juxtaposition of colour. I like the fact they're white sleeves compared to like everything else. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'm happy enough with that. Right, let's go back. So then. Here is the airship. I think this is another hang around and wait for a bit. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If you succeed in destroying Ultima Weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further elegant doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way. Yep. Average wait time 16 minutes. We don't have any more hunts to do. We've completed all of those. And mind you, we'll have samurai hunting missions, won't we? Let's just quickly check that. Switch to samurai. Oh, that's the headpiece that we got given for the seasonal event that's on at the moment. Oh, okay. No separate hunting logs as a samurai. Fair enough. Right. Well, we'll just wait out this timer and then we'll do the Praetorium. Yeah, we got into a spot of bother there. We were we were just wandering around and that thing seemed to be attacking somebody, so I joined in and then the dungeon decided to activate. So yeah, here we go. That took about 20 minutes. Bit of a pain, but this is the final push. Here we go. The Praetorium. Here we are. The Ultima Weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. Bye! This is it, my friend. Here we go again. So we get an extra 100 Allegan Tombstones because there are some people who haven't done this dungeon before. Oops. Don't mind if they want to follow us in, they can do so. Catch up with our guys. Oh god, it's just me. Get in there. Bloody hell. Silly problem with getting left behind there. You end up being the only person left, not through the bloody transporter. Ah, Gaius. Ah, Sid, my boy, you're late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. Robin. In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realised his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realised that while you had the talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it. Though he could not let it show. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny! My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Empire. Pity. What of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? Absolutely not. Your powers joined to mine, we could do much for this realm. Together we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. Nope. No? And I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship, and it's your strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, you're too dangerous to be let to remain. See, I think I'm still outside. Run, Sid, or stay, it makes no matter. Cannot skip past. Gaius, wait. Damn it. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. Knowing Gaius, he's headed for the Ultima Weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. With these instruments, we can monitor every nook and cranny in the Castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray go on and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. Stay in contact via link pearl. Be careful, alright? Down we go. Okay. We've got a thing. There ought to be an identification key reader. Yep. Cannot forget to use that. Otherwise, when we get upstairs, we find ourselves completely unable to use the Magitech armour that we need. Grab a suit. Hiya, it's me. Oh, it's our Magitech that we got before. There she is. I trust you recognise our old friend Maggie, was it? They must have shipped her here from Sentry. Considering all she's been through, it's a wonder she's still operational. Tough old girl. That she is. Now that you're suitably armed, you can blast open that bulkhead. The external walkway will take you back there. Follow it till you come upon a way down to the lower level. Let's go. Look at us all. This is amazing. Keep pushing on, friends. Here we go. Descending to research level. We stop for nobody. Not even to see where the hell we're going. That was chaos. That bulkhead is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. That's a good thing I've got a suit of Magitech armor then, isn't it? You need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did so memorably once before. As you may recall, the armor's core is like to expire from the strain, but that's no help for it if we want to press on. There's no help for it, sorry. Now listen well. Press the control, engage ancillary, then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Yeah. Oh, well done, loyal Magitech armor. You served us well. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way's clear. But it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Oh, it's so annoying. They charge off to bloody enter that area. Then we get a cutscene we can't skip. It closes off in 15 seconds. Anyway, you're leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Is someone there? Garland, old friend. How it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero, is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time. Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the 2 of us, yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas Nan Garland. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally rise. By disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputed genius by gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why, it's only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Sid Nan Bloody Garland. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Baelsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him for all these years? Why, no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. I wish I could speak Japanese, then I could do all this in Japanese, couldn't I? Lord Van Baelsar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima Weapon. It's my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you... I guess that's the end of that conversation. But since I first set foot in this benighted land, I've watched you, every move you've made, every step you've taken. I'll be watching you. You've felt icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from the corrupting influence. It's of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It's my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima Weapon. Now that is a big hammer. Should I succeed, Lord Van Baelsar will surely take notice. Besides this, Garland's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. On your knees. This changes nothing. He's gone. Ah ha 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 ha. The Ultima Weapon is activated and it brims with the power of the icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Not now! Are you alright? What of Nero? Fled? Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak. Likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the Ultima Weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. Okay. Even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? Gotcha. We've got bunny girls in our squad. How could we go wrong? Flixie Hot Dog. Some great names. Great names. Very much. Now you see, nobody creates a lift that big unless they're planning on doing some fighting on it. Well, he's definitely not waiting for us down there. He's coming to us right here.
争いの果てに強者が弱者を導く先にこそ未来があるのだ。力なき弱者が民を導くゆえに偽りの神が呼ばれ、血は枯れ、命は死に絶える。ならば
He's gone all gold and stuff.
支配すればよい。欺瞞に満ちたこの地で愚かな民を救うための真実はこの一点のみに他ならない。英雄と呼ばれる貴様たちを倒し、我が力を天下に示そうぞ。エオルゼアの真なる王としての力を。そしてエオルゼアは神聖するのだ。力ある我が手によって。
Enough talking. Time for dying. Don't have the power to stop you, do we not? Interesting. I had not thought to be so hard pressed.
素晴らしい力だ、冒険者。それこそ滑る者が持つべき力。だがその力も使い方を間違えば無意味なもの。惜しいな。
Ground floor, men's underwear, and toys. I don't know. Don't shut the door. We want to come in as well. Oh, for God's sake. Dun, dun. It's so beautiful. Sorry, what? The audio is terrible. This is going to take some doing. Okay, already down to half health, that's good. How are you doing this? Sheer force of will. You get down from there now.
この冒険者は光のクリスタルの加護を受けている。
その光の加護がこの者の力を増幅させていると。
さよう。光の加護を打ち払うには闇の武器で打ち払えばよい。アルテマウェポンにはお前たちに明かしていない本来の力、究極の武器がある。
究極の武器。
古代アラウ帝国の超文明ですが、
Art of Sabic.
その表層しか解明できなかったアルテマウェポンのコア、黒星石サビク。そのコアの中にはある魔法が秘められていてな。
Let me guess, you're going to change that.
その名は究極魔法アルテマ。安心たちを吸収したのもこの本来の力を取り戻させるために過ぎぬ。これこそがアルテマウェポンの真の力。
アシエンザハブレ、貴様何を考えている？
Suddenly realizing the hubris of allying yourself with an Asian, aren't you?
真なる神の復活、これだけだ。
ザハブレア、貴様！
うなれ、アルテマウェポン。我が真なる神の一端を見せてみろ。生命の色、7つの扉開き、力の塔の天にいたアルテマ。
What a terrible idea that was. But it happened anyway, didn't it?
さすがにこの者の身を守るので精一杯だったらしいな。ハイデリンよ。ガイウス・バン・バエサル。貴様の望む力は与えた。さあ、思う存分戦うがいい。
アシエン・ラハブレ、貴様には戦いの後聞きたいことがある。
Do you will. Harsh words will be had.
この者らを倒し、我に力ありと証明する。どちらが真に持つものなのか。
Yes, let's.
弱をつけようではないか、冒険者。
I'm eager to kick your ass. As terrific as you do look, you have to die. Nice daggers. Go. No, 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 no! It's flat.
民が力なき者に導かれ、神にすがるがゆえに世が乱れる。愚民を作るのは弱き為政者。弱き為政者を作るのも愚民なのだ。誰かが力を持たねば。
You will forgive me, Gaius, but I'm not going to take advice on leadership and ruling from a man who's lying beaten on the floor.
力を持つ者がなぜこの真理を理解せん。
無様だな。貴様が力を求めたからこそアルテマウェポンを、そして究極魔法アルテマを授けたというのに、所詮は人の子か。この程度のものとは。 この星の断りは乱れている。このままではいずれこの星のみならず物質界、エーテル界、世界をなす全ての法則が乱れるであろう。そしてそれは星に救う病巣ハイデリンが元凶。
You would say that, wouldn't
母
you?
なる星を守るためには病巣を焼き払い断りを正さねばならない。そのためには我らの真なる神が再臨するほかない。我らアシエンの主絶対の神の再臨にはこの地により大きな混沌が必要となる。そのためには神を狩るお前たちの力が邪魔となるのだ。この黒き城と共に消えるがいい。
Ready for battle once more?
光の使徒よ、闇に抱かれて消し飛べ。消えろ。
消えろ。And that's that for you as well. Now sit down and shut up. You have been judged unfit.
その光を武器に変え、闇を切り裂くのです。
Yay! It's all the heroes. And just you. You're pretty screwed, mate. You're right, Thancred. Gonna come back to us now. Wakey wakey. There we go. There she is. Come on then, let's get out of here.
聞いて、感じて、考えて。クリスタルに導かれし光の戦士よ、あなたの心の輝きにより闇は払われました。ですが、この星に根付く闇は全て失われたわけではありません。深淵に潜む闇の神、かの者を消し去らない限り、世界から闇が消えることはないでしょう。しかし、光の意志はエオルゼアに息吹きました。あなたを主として、この光の目はいずれ大樹となり、この地を、この星を救うでしょう。あなたに感謝と祝福を、光の戦士よ。
Thank you very much.
次はあなたが導くのです。エオルゼア、この世界を。
報告します。総座島全体撤収完了。同じく不滅隊撤退完了。
メルウィブ提督、国家団も全員無事でさ。
あいつはまだなのか。
一同連絡はないのか。
ダメだ、リンクシェルにも応じねえ。
くそー、ダメなのか。
諦めちゃダメだ。祈りましょう、無事に脱出してくるのを。シド殿、今からでもエンタープライズを出せませんか。あの冒険者とここにいる暁の血明は今の時代を生きる私たちはもう二度と光の戦士たちを失ってはなりません。
分かっていますって。しかし無茶だ。あの爆発なんですよ。どうすればよいのだ。
光よ、クリスタルよ、どうかあの人を導いて。願いなさい。そしてあのものを思うのです。強く強く。来た。
There, in that tunnel, right in front of us.
見ろ。
Excuse me, out of the way, please. Coming through.
光の戦士よ。
しゃあ、戻ってきやがったぜ。
見て、サンクレットも一緒だ。やったぜ。
よかった。おかえり。
Yeah. Did you ever have any doubt?
時はどうなることかと思ってさ。はいはい、だいたいイダのせいだよ。
本当によかったわ。
忙しそうだな、牛親父。
Well, that's the end of the Realm Reborn missions.
アシエンか。ここに来て我々の歴史に介入するつもりとは。サンクレットの闇のクリスタルは破壊された。しかし奴らがこれで滅びたとは思えん。奴らの真の目的とは何なのだ。そして絶対の神とは一体。まだ戦いの火種は消えていないということか。だが
Tancred in his hospital gown. Everyone telling him like, yeah, you were a complete bellend. You nearly killed us all. Oh dear.
今はこの平和のひとときに酔いしれるのも悪くない。おじいさまが理想に掲げた真の平和への第一歩なのだから。
Yeah, so as I was saying, that's the end of the A Realm Reborn missions. Then we start dipping into some of the expansion content. And more importantly, we get our flying mount as well.
我々は帝国の切り札アルテマウェポンを撃退し、闇の勢力アッシェンを退けた。エオルゼアの当面の危機は回避されたと言えよう。
これらは賢者ルイゾアの意志を継いだ暁の血明と、そこに加わった一人の冒険者の活躍によるものだ。
私たちは見失っていた国の垣根を越えた絆の力を。私たちは気づかされた困難に立ち向かう勇気を。
エオルゼアはまだ多くの問題を抱えている。猛威を振るう万神万族の問題、各々の国内問題もまたしかり。軍団長を失ったとはいえ、ガレマール帝国の軍勢が去ったわけでもない。しかし我々が絆を忘れずに一致団結でいる限り、
暁の血盟がある限り、
そこに冒険者がいる限り、私たちはこの困難に立ち向かっていけると信じています。
いつの間にか我々は自分が語り聞き守っていくのは自国の民だけだと思い込んでいた。
しかし私たちは各々の国で生きる前にエオルゼアに生きています。この神々に愛されし地エオルゼアが平和でないと国など意味がないということに気づかされたのです。
我々はグランドカンパニーの名士として話し合った。グランドカンパニーはそれぞれの国を守りつつも、もっと広くエオルゼア全体を見渡していくべきだと。そのために常に相互協力していくべきだと。
今すぐには動けないかもしれない。しかし近い未来、それは国家や民族といった枠を超えた一つの意志としてまとまっていくと信じています。グランドカンパニーエオルゼアとして。
5年前のカルテノーの戦い、そしてそれより始まった第7例祭は多くの犠牲を出してきた。これは忘れてはならない事実だ。犠牲者に再度哀悼の意を示そう。しかし我々は生きている。ここに立っている。平和を守るために散っていった同胞の思いを無駄にしないためにも、我々は前に進もう。
絆は一人の冒険者のもとに集いし、光の戦士たちによって結ばれた。
これからの新しいエオルゼアは他の誰でもない君たちが作っていく。
私たちがこれまで生きてきた第6世歴は第7例祭をもって終焉しました。第7例祭もまた人々が絆を深め合い終焉を迎えるのです。今我々は第7例祭の終焉を、そして今ここに新しい時代の幕開けを、第7世歴元年を宣言するものである。新生エオルゼアの誕生だ。
ザー。Hey, we did it. So the credits will run. There's a little bit just after the end of the credits. I'm just going to grab myself a drink because my throat is absolutely parched. But I shall be back in a second. So what I'm probably going to do now, given that my intention with this from the beginning wasn't really to go through the main story. It evolved into that over time. I suppose now's as good a time as any to say. When I first had the idea to do this, it was earlier on last year, so sort of like January, February last year. The reason that I thought about doing this, on the 8th of March last year, I went into rehab for alcohol, and I wanted to take something, because I was already doing the Fallout series by that point anyway. I'd finished Fallout 1 and I was towards the end of doing Fallout 2. But my intention was to have something that I could use as a platform to just kind of like talk about stuff that was on my mind. Use it as a kind of, I suppose, kind of therapy, if you will. I never did really get round to using it as a vehicle for that while I was playing through. It just kind of turned into, I'm just going to do the story. Which in its own way has been very therapeutic for me. The whole YouTube process has been really therapeutic for me. And I'm very happy that I've got the stuff, here in front of me to do it. It's a really accessible form of putting things out there. And like I've said so many times before, even if nobody actually watches this stuff, it adds a sense of purpose and a little bit extra to my normal routine of, stuff I can do. So for that, I'm happy and thankful. And I guess I didn't really need to go into any detail about what the initial plan had been. The only reason I'm mentioning it now is because I didn't want it to kind of float completely under the radar. I wanted it to be something that I at least acknowledged while I was doing this, that it was part of the reason for wanting to do it in the first place. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good to do this. And I will carry on doing this, because what's conducive to good mental health is never something you should really give up on, in my opinion. When you find something that really does resonate, something that strikes a chord and makes you feel a certain way that separates the feelings that you've got from the negativity, it would be foolish, in my opinion, to sort of turn your back on that. And even my small foray into this whole YouTube experience has given me some idea of, the potential for hard work that's involved in this. No way am I anywhere close to the production value or the effort or the work that goes into some of the higher level stuff that you see out there online. With teams and the whole business side of things, that's just very impressive to me. So nothing that I do is even close or comparable. But even the small taster that I've had of experiencing this and doing this kind of thing leads me to the conclusion that, it is a worthwhile endeavour. I'm kind of just rambling now. So this was my concern as well from the start, was that a lot of what I say makes sense up here. I'm pointing to my head. You obviously can't see. I'm pointing at my forehead. It makes sense in my brain. But a lot of the things that I try and put out there, even though I do try and find the perfect words for them, I often feel that falls short, very short. So yeah, I had the foreboding, shall we say, feeling that even if I did want to get across how important this was and the feelings that I have from it and what I've learned and how much it means to me, that I wouldn't be able to adequately convey that. But yeah, I think part of the whole experience again is knowing that even if it doesn't mean that much to anybody else, or if the way that I'm trying to explain it doesn't come across as clearly to anyone else, it doesn't really matter, because it makes sense to me. And that's where that whole feeling of fulfillment and enjoyment and worth comes from. Anyway, I'll leave that there. That got very serious. I'm just looking forward to the next bit of this and all the other projects that I'm planning on doing. going back to something I said earlier on, it was either this episode or last episode, I do need to kind of try and bring things together a bit more, because I am all over the place at the moment, you know, with the ideas for things that I want to do, with the feeling that I had that what I wanted to do and what I'm actually doing now was kind of moving further away from the original intention, which was to do old school games, and games from my past and childhood, whatever. And then with the upgrade, I was able to do more modern titles, and that kind of seems to have, I've said these exact words before, open the floodgate and usher in some newer titles, which is great. It's fantastic. I mean, you know, like I've been saying, you should probably just go with the feeling. If it feels right, do it. If it doesn't, then don't. But maybe a bit more in planning things out. Oh, what a nice group picture that is. In actually planning out what's going to happen next, and then what's going to happen maybe after that and after that. I don't want to look too far ahead in the future, because then you kind of micromanage each aspect of everything before it's even been conceived. Yeah, again, rambling, so if that doesn't make any sense, I do apologise. Or maybe I don't apologise. Who knows? On a side note as well, I ordered some more audio equipment. The microphone that I've got at the moment serves its purpose, but unfortunately, I'm not versed in sound engineering or audio levels and things like that. So I've done what I can with the stuff that I've got, and researched what I need to do within OBS to make sure that everything sounds okay. You know, adding filters and things like that. My brother is very much versed in sound engineering, so I've asked his advice on a few things. I've got a mixer waiting at another address, because I've had it all sent to a different address, and a new mic as well, both of which I've been told will be good for what I'm doing. So hopefully, I mean, I'm not sure when I'm actually going to pick that stuff up, because it's going to be difficult to get through immediately, but hopefully in the near future the audio should improve, and then we can look at graphics cards as well. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about this. That's just the errands, so I think we're probably going to skip this bit. Yeah, we'll let the special thanks while I ramble on just a little bit more. Yeah, so getting hold of a graphics card is going to be slightly more difficult given the availability of such. So that's staying the same for a while. It seems to be doing okay. It's not the best, but it's far from the worst. There was something else I was going to get as well. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. Squeenix. Right, I think this is our little epilogue.
どうかしたの？
今の逃亡や一体何の音だ。至急調査すべきでは。しかし何が原因かもわからないのでは。大変です。蛮神が新たな蛮神が活動を開始したとの報告がありました。
That ain't no ordinary primal. Bahamut.
Wanu, Azaz, Mubutusda.
いや、不安ザド、ログパウエクイハジ、ハードーヌズルウギウドーヌ。
ウィエンネクト、スターブチェズムブート、ジオンリカーズ、ダポーズライドビアル。
God, there's loads of them. Oh, sorry, waiting for me to click. Oh, that was good timing. It started to rain again. The Zodiac. And thus did dawn break on A Realm Reborn. Where there is light, there is always shadow. And there we go. There's all of our friends. Hey, everyone's giving us a round of applause. Oh, that cut off really abruptly. See if we can make him do it again. Hey! Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hey! Hey, thank you, thank you. Okay, fine. Hey! There was no need for that, but... Right, we'll finish off the quest, we'll speak to Minfilia, and that's where we'll close this episode. It's probably going to be the longest episode out of the Realm Reborn content. Yeah, go on, bugger off. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of a roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it may be a coincidence, yet we cannot discount the possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. Great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You've given all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, this very star. Yay. There we go, and we got flying. You can now fly while mounted in Lenoskia, Thanalan, the Black Shroud, Kurthus, Central Highlands, and Mordona. To take flight, simply jump when mounted. Well, we can't very well leave it there without... We'll come back and speak to Minfilia later. Yeah, so... It's increased our movement speed everywhere. We head out into Vesper Bay. Yeah, it makes me laugh actually thinking about it, because Baxterionamon won't have ever flown before, and then all of a sudden he's kind of like, oh shit, I can fly. This is incredible. It has to be like a half terrifying, half exhilarating experience. Excuse me. Right. You ready for this, mate? Take to the skies! Oh, I can bloody well fly, mate. Look at me go. Well, this will make things infinitely easier. And that is it for now. Thank you very much for watching. It's goodbye from me. Goodbye from the now airborne Baxterionamon. And all of the minions we've had out through the first part of Final Fantasy XIV. We will be back very soon with some expansion content. How does it feel to be in the air, Baxterionamon? I'm terrified. Please let me down.